Hello. I hope you're having a good day. For yoga, we'll need our mat, a chair, and 2 tennis balls. And you may also need 2 blocks, a strap, and your blanket or large towel. We'll begin lying on our back with our legs up on the chair. So a 90-degree bend in the hip and the knees. Relax your shoulders away from the ears and see what would feel good, either palms up or palms down. When we're lying on our back, sometimes you may find, especially if your shoulders tend to come forward, that the chin is popped up. And if that happens for you, you can simply place a little support under the head so that the chin is not above your nose. Just see how that feels. When you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes or create that soft focus with the eyes. As we start our yoga practice, by letting go of the busyness of the week, just tuning in to the body and into the breath. In this shape, allows our body to completely relax and release down onto the earth and onto the chair. And when you're ready, you'll move from that body and breath awareness into breath control. As you inhale, expand into the belly, up into your ribs and the chest. As you exhale, releasing to the chest, the ribs, the belly. There's different names for this type of breath control. It can be called our belly breath or the diaphragmatic breath, the 3-part breath. I find for myself, this is a nice technique that works for most people to start to deepen and lengthen the breath. And as we create this deep conscious breath, we turn on the relaxation response in the body and calm and quiet the mind. As you continue with this 3-part breath, I'll give you my theme for today. It comes from this quote by yoga teacher Chelsea Corse, who says, "Move past your current perceptions of what you think is possible." You can set an intention, if you like, using this sentence: "Today I can." And you fill in that blank. Today I can. Breathe and relax. Move. Take care of myself. Whatever it is, affirm it now. Today I can. Move past your perception of what you can or can't do. When you're ready, let go of that breath control. Open your eyes if they're closed. And maybe you just want to stay here. This is a nice place to be. But let's go ahead and draw our knees into our chest and just give ourselves a hug. Today I can practice yoga. Take that time for myself. If if I need it. Alright, when you're ready, roll onto your side. And just for a moment, we'll press ourselves up. Now slide the chair away. And you may want to place yourself at the end of your mat. And I'll have my blanket with me if I decide I want to use it, or maybe even the blocks. So these are props that may help you. So we're going to release into our neck and shoulders and down the back. So I have 2 tennis balls in a sock. And just a reminder, when you use this, we don't want to be pressing right on the spine. So it'll be on either side of your spine. So starting at the end of my mat, maybe we'll go ahead and first place a block at the very base of the skull. And this may feel nice for just a moment, just to roll the head side to side. And you can actually also place a tennis ball there, but it's maybe a little bit easier. And then when you're ready, let's meet right in the center. And then from here, if you like, nuzzle the chin in a little bit and then just gently press the back of the head into the block. It's a little bit of strengthening here. And then go ahead and release it. But it may help a little bit just to release that head down and keep that neck a little bit longer. But once again, if you need to, you can place the block or the blanket under your head. I guess I'll go ahead and demonstrate with the blanket under my head. And then now, my tennis balls. I'm going to place them right at the tops of the shoulders. So right along here. And this is where you may find it's helpful to have something under your head. And maybe even if you want a little bit more sensation once you felt this, something under your hips. Alright? If you want a little bit more, release your arms down by your side and then reach the arms up overhead. And how do you know when it's too much sensation, right? So the tops of our shoulders, these upper trapezius muscles can be a little bit tight, but one way you can tell is if you start to arch the back. Also, if you start to hold your breath. Today, I can practice this myofascial release while maintaining a nice deep breath. And you may notice it doesn't take, you can feel this pretty quickly. You don't have to hold this for very long. If you want to hold it, you can keep the arms up overhead. And take one last deep breath here. And when you're ready, release the arms down by your sides. You can slide the block off if you have it under your seat. And then this is where you're at the end of the mat if you like. And you can just roll yourself up a little higher, so about an inch or so. Woo. And maybe you place that blanket or block under your head. Maybe you walk a little bit more and you lift the hips up and place the block or the blanket under your seat. See how this feels. So a couple of choices here, or maybe I'll suggest this choice. You can reach your arms up, reach them up overhead, see how that feels. Depends on how high up the balls are on your back, or you can reach the elbows out to the sides and then draw the elbows forward, pointing them up, giving yourself a hug. Let's see what feels good to you. Ooh. Are you maintaining that neutral spine, that nice deep breath? Today I can release the tension from my upper back, my neck, my shoulders. And then you can fold your arms out to the sides or give yourself that hug if you want a little bit more sensation. Nice deep breath. And when that feels complete, release the arms down. And once again, you can slide the block out from under your seat. Maybe slide that blanket and roll yourself up another inch or so. Ooh. And sometimes you have to adjust it a little bit. So you're right along the shoulder blade now. And take a moment first to notice how it feels. And then when you're ready, once again, you can reach the elbows out to the sides and then bring them back to center. You can form all cactus arms if you like, or do that same shape we did earlier. So just drawing the arms back and then pointing the elbows up as you give yourself a hug. So whatever feels best to you. Remembering I can. Whatever it was intention you created for yourself, you can say that to yourself now. And then this last time, you decide how you want to hold your arms, hold this shape as you maintain that deep breath. When that feels complete, go ahead and let it go. Now sometimes some of my students, when I'm teaching this, they may find an area that they want to hold a little bit longer. You can feel free to do that, so you can roll yourself up. And now you may be at the bottom of that shoulder blade. And at this point, you may not need that support under the head, or maybe you may still need a little support. And how do you want to deepen this sensation here? You can put your fingers on the back of the head, and you can go side to side if you like, if that gives you. So you'll notice the side you're leaning towards, there's a little bit more sensation. When you're ready, when that feels complete, come back to center and roll yourself up even a little bit more. So you may now be almost up to the lower back. And so here, if you like, you can go side to side, or you may start to feel a little bit more as you curl yourself up and lower yourself down. I know it feels a bit like a crunch. Your head is supported, and you're just creating as much or as little sensation as you want here. So you tune in. Today I can practice yoga with awareness and move in a way that gives me optimal sensation in the body. So you can either go side to side, if that creates a little better sensation to curl it up, or just hold this here. And then after this next breath, I'm actually going to prop myself up onto the elbow. And I know I enjoy this, so awareness once again, the tennis balls are on either side of your spine, and you just roll up and down. So I myself enjoy doing the rolling instead of holding still when I get to this part of my back. You can decide for yourself. How does that feel? Well, I could stay here a long time. When you're ready, let's go ahead and release that. Release the tennis balls. And then you'll come back down onto the mat. And let's draw both knees into our chest. Give yourself that hug. And it may feel nice to rock side to side. When you're ready, let's release the legs down. And from here, I'll come onto my side or I'll roll forward and back. How did that feel? Cross your ankles behind you. Let's come into our tabletop shape. And you can support the knees if you need that, if it would feel better to you. Placing the blanket under your knees. And we'll come into tabletop shape. So spread those fingers. And then when you're ready, let's move with the breath. Inhale and exhale. And we just did the myofascial release all along the spine. So maybe can you notice on the exhale, the tailbone tucking under and then rounding into the lower back, mid back, upper back, and then the neck follows. This is our stretch. And then on the inhale, you can decide maybe the head, upper back, mid back, lower back, and the tailbone lifts up. And so now as we tune into the motion of the spine, maybe the breath, maybe not completely connected. Just want you to feel the sensation all along the spine as you move. One segment, if you can, at a time. I don't practice this myself very often. It can be a bit of a challenge, but just tune in, right? Can you sense on the exhale? You're getting that stretch, creating space between the vertebrae. And maybe there's an area that feels like it gets a little bit stuck. And on the inhale, you're actually opening through the front side of the body. But maybe just awareness, how much motion there is in that thoracic spine and that lower back. And we'll just do one last motion through. And once you've rounded that back, go ahead, we'll return ourselves back to neutral. Awesome. From here, let's go ahead and lower ourselves all the way down. And we'll come into our own position. Remembering today I can. We'll start in crocodile pose. And this is the gentlest back bend that you can do. Let the elbows come out to the sides and draw the shoulders away from the ears. I'm going to reach the toes straight back, point them in or out to the side. And just tune in here. Maybe as you inhale, feel that belly ribs and chest pressing down onto the earth. And as you exhale, release. And then the next few breaths, if you like, see if you can expand through the front, side, and back of the body on that in-breath. And then when you're ready, let's do a little bit of strengthening. You can reach your big toes away from you, draw the belly in. And then keeping your forehead on your hands, the neck open and long. Let's go ahead and inhale, draw your chest forward and up. And exhale, we'll lower it down. Inhale. And inhale. And exhale. Just a couple more breaths. Awesome. And when you're ready, let's slide our hands right beside our chest. So shoulders come away from the ears. And we'll reach out through those big toes. Draw the belly in. This time as you inhale. And then we'll exhale. Maybe press the top of the pelvis down. Firm that belly. And we'll lift both straight legs up. Can you feel that engagement here? Into the back of the legs, into your glutes, and maybe a little into the hamstring. So instead of arching the back, the belly is braced. And you're almost tucking the tailbone under a little bit. Feeling that firming into your seat, your lower seat especially. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's release it down, let it go, take a breath. And then when you're ready, let's press down through the legs, reach out through the big toes, draw the belly in. This time I'll curl my chest forward and up. So you can start pretty low here. Press the legs down. And maybe start to curl yourself up a little bit more. Whatever feels best to you. The more you brace your belly, it will help keep you from feeling that pinching in the back. But if you feel any discomfort in the back, just lower yourself down or come back into that crocodile shape if that felt best to you. And then when you're ready, let's lower ourselves down, turn the head to the right, palms up, toes in. And let's put that together here. When you're ready, bring your forehead back to center. Reach out through those big toes and place your hands right beside you. Inhale. Exhale, draw the belly and start to press the top of that pubic bone down and lift the legs up. And next, inhale, draw the chest forward and up. This is our locust variation. Maybe reach our arms out to the sides and firm the muscles around the shoulder blades. So as you firm the shoulder blades onto the back. For 4. Today I can. 3. Whatever your intention is, fill in that blank. 2. And 1. Let's release our hands down, shoulders away from the ears. Press down to the tops of your feet. Inhale, curl the chest forward and up. Maybe come up a little bit higher today, but you do not have to. You don't have to move to the point of pain. So while I want you to Move past what you think is possible. We keep everything in yoga in the pain-free zone if we can. Today I can practice yoga in a way that's safe and healthy for my body. And when you're ready, lower yourself down, turn the head to the left, palms up, toes in, let it go. And when you're ready, bring your forehead back to center. Slide your hands right beside your chest. And maybe I'll invite you, bring your elbows right under the chest. And we'll tuck our toes under. Awesome. Okay, starting in Sphinx pose. When you're ready, lift the hips up, lift the belly up. And this is our 8-point plank. So now, once again, as you exhale, draw that belly in. Imagine pressing that pubic bone down, so you're tucking the tailbone under. And from here, you can deepen it by pressing the elbows in towards those knees, drawing the knees towards those elbows. So this is 8-point plank, your hands, your elbows, your knees, your toes. Nice deep breath. Can you feel that strength through the whole center of the body? For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and gently press ourselves up, coming onto hands and knees. And now we'll bring big toes together, knees out as wide as you like them. So maybe you can make it a little bit more supported by putting a blanket between the legs if you like. Just remembering, if you want more stretch into the back, you bring the knees closer together, and if you want more release into the hips, you bring the knees farther apart. And if you want to add on to this, you can put your elbows onto blocks and then press the hands together behind your back. So different options here. Adjust yourself as you need to. And just notice if this shape aligns with your intention. Today I can relax, breathe, take care of myself. Whatever it is, you can. And just return to that breath again here. As you inhale, feel the belly, maybe a little bit your ribs and your chest pressing down towards the lap. And as you exhale, let the body relax and release. And when you're ready, gently press yourself up. And let's come to tabletop position. So you can have your knees under the hips. Maybe your elbows, your forearms onto the blocks, if that would feel better on your shoulders and your wrists. Alright, and nice and easy. Slide that right leg back. Press your hands down and forward, your elbows pressing down. Feel that belly draw in and up. Inhale, we'll lift that leg up. Hips are level. Exhale, draw the knees into your chest. Round the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to same arm. Exhale, knee to opposite arm. And then inhale, we'll lift. Exhale, we'll hold this here or lower that leg down. When you're ready, inhale, stretch that left arm up. Exhale, sweep that left arm up and back behind you, resting the back of that hand on that right hip. Notice how this feels. And then only if it feels good to you, keep the hips level as we rotate belly, chest, and head to the left. So maybe tuck those right toes under. And then keep rotating a little bit more. Maybe reach that left arm out to the side. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hand down and slide that leg in. Find that tabletop shape, your radiation. Inhale, slide that left leg back. And then when you're ready, press the hands down and forward, draw the belly in. Next in breath, lift that left leg up. Exhale, draw knee toward your chest, round into the back. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, knee to same arm. Inhale, extend. Knee to opposite arm. And inhale, we'll extend. Hold this here. Shift the weight a little bit to the left, belly in. Next in breath, reach that arm up. Exhale, reach that arm onto that extended leg hip. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, rotate belly, chest, and head to the right. So the back leg can be lifted or lowered for 4. Maybe reach the arm out to the side. 3, 2, and 1. Release your hand down, slide that knee in. Awesome job. Let's just press our hips side to side. And then when you're ready, we'll meet right in the center. From here, reach your hands for the blocks. Or maybe, actually, we might use the chair instead. So let's use the chair instead. Okay, so I'll reach my hands towards the chair. So you can use the blocks too. And step that right foot forward. Awesome. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and tuck the toes under and press down through that right foot. Lift your belly off the thigh. Awesome. Shoulders come back and down. Tuck the left toes under. And we'll inhale, reach the arms straight up or out and up. Maybe press the palms together. Maybe interlace the fingers, release the index fingers. As you inhale, still nice and long. Exhale, lean up and over towards that front leg, your right leg. Keep drawing the belly in and up. Draw that left shoulder back. Today I can. Next inhale, let's release our arms up. Exhale, release the hands down. So that chair will be in front of you. And then when you're ready, press down through that front foot and lift hips up and back. As I inhale, I'll glide forward. Exhale, lift hips up and back. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale, press down to that left leg. Just one last breath like this. And then when you're ready, bend into that front knee, but still pressing down to that left foot. Next inhale, press to that right foot, and see, only if you like, come up into your high lunge. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's release our hands down, and then press to that right foot. Bring the left foot to meet the right. As you inhale, lift your heart up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, reach arms up towards the sky. Lift your heart up. Exhale, release those hands down onto the earth and then towards those blocks. Nice deep breath here. Next, inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, bend in the knees, fold at the hips, standing forward fold. Inhale, find that half lift. And this time as you exhale, step that left foot back. So I want my spine to be long and my hands might be a little bit more in front now. And then when you're ready, press through that right foot, lift that left leg up as you reach the crown of your head forward. So draw the belly in, shift the weight a little bit to the left. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you reach that right arm forward with the thumb up. Maybe you reach that right arm out to the side. Maybe you rotate over to the right. Here we go. Today I can move past the pop. Move past my current perceptions of what I can or can't do. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you like, go ahead and place your hands back onto the chair or onto the block. Step that leg back, release the hand down. Now lower that left knee and slide that right leg up and back. Today I can kickstand my left foot behind me, spin to the outside of, or turn to the right side of my mat, come into my side plank variation or half moon on my knee variation. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Go ahead and bring that leg back down to the center. Tabletop shape and then knees together. Awesome. Let it go. Let's do all that on the other side. Hopefully I remember. Hands onto the chair. Step that left foot forward. When you're ready, press that left foot. Lift your belly right off the thigh. Now lengthen the tailbone down. Draw the belly and lift the heart up. Then we inhale, reach the arms out and up or straight up. Interlace those fingers and point those index fingers up. Inhale here. Exhale, lean up and over to the left, towards that front leg. Keep drawing the belly in. Lift that heart up if you like. So feel, if you like, that length, that stretch to the right side of the body. Then when you're ready, let's release the hands down. Tuck the toes under. Let's lift our hips up and back. And as you inhale, you can glide forward. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Well, inhale, come forward. And if you like, press down through the left foot, come up. And reach those arms forward and up into your high lunge. For 4. Today, I definitely can. 3. Choose a yoga pose that's right for me. 2. And 1. Release your hand down. And let's just step in it. Find your mountain pose. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold at the hips. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. And exhale, bring those hands together over heart center and then down towards the earth. Stand nice and tall. And next in breath, we'll do that upward salute again. Exhale, bend the knees, fold at the hips. Inhale, find that half lift. And as we exhale, step that left leg back. So the left leg comes back. And maybe you reach your hands forward just a little bit. When you're ready, press through that right foot, lift that back leg. Stay just like this. Or reach, or you bring the left foot, lower that leg down, and actually you bring your right leg back, right? All right, here we go. Right leg back. And then lift that right leg up. You know what to do. So don't do the same side you did, do the opposite side. All right, so let go of what just happened. And when you're ready, reach that left arm forward, opposite arm. Out to the side maybe. Stay here or rotate belly, chest, and head to the left. For 4. Today I can. 3, 2, and 1. Release the hand down. Maybe you bring that right foot back now. Release the hand down. Lower the right knee and sweep the left leg up and back. Now I can, if you like, kickstand that right foot behind me and spin to my half moon on my knee post. Turn the toes to the left for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Go ahead and bring yourself back to the center, tabletop shape, and then sit back if it would feel good in child's pose. Just let it go. And when you're ready, gently press yourself up. And from here, I'm going to reach my hands for the chair. Step the right foot in, step the left foot in. And then just gently press myself up. Reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands together over heart center and then down towards the earth. Now, move the blanket up to the side for a moment. Let's just stand nice and tall. And just place your fingers onto your shoulders. Now we'll do some shoulder rolls just to balance out some of the things that we've been doing. And then roll it the other way. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and reach for the band or the strap. And you're standing nice and tall. So place the band a little wider than shoulder width, or maybe even wider than that. And pull the strap or the band apart as you reach the arms up overhead. You try to keep the spine long. You stop when you feel a stretch through the front of those shoulders. So you keep pulling the strap or the band apart. And maybe you go past that sticking point. But just be careful, you want to feel the stretch in the front of the shoulders, but you don't want to strain the shoulders. As we do, shoulder flossing here. Maybe just one last time. Open it up. Just like before. Remembering we don't overly arch the back. That can be a sign that we're overdoing it. Awesome. Then when you're ready, reach the arms in front, pull the strap apart, reach the arms up. And then nice and easy, lean up and over towards your right. Take that nice deep breath. And we'll meet in the center, inhale. And exhale, keep pulling the strap or the band apart and lean up and over to the left. And then we'll meet right in the center. Release that band down. Awesome job. Go ahead and shake it out. Let it go. And we'll do my favorite variation of downward facing dog. So I'll stand in front of the chair, bend my knees, fold at the hips. Reach my hands down. And then nice and easy, walk my legs back. So I keep a bend in my knees as much or as little as I need to. And notice how my spine gets nice and long. Let it go. And if you can see your knees, maybe notice that they're tracking forward. But where do you feel a stretch? I feel stretched all along the whole back side of my body. And even into my shoulders, my arms. So let the knees soften, bend as deeply as they need to so you don't feel any tugging on the sitting bones. And so the hamstrings and the back of the legs can release as well. And enjoy one last deep breath here. And when you're ready, look forward and walk yourself forward. Let's make our way all the way back down. Onto the mat. And I think I'm going to bring my feet up. So I'm going to reach my arms up like a T with the palms up. Cross my right ankle over that left thigh. I can press my right ankle, my right knee away. Or maybe I draw that left leg in. Either using my strap behind the legs or just draw my hands through. Nice deep breath. When you're ready, release that leg. And reach the arms out wide like a T, and then let the legs fall over towards that left side. So maybe that right foot comes down. And maybe you make a little wide with the arms, head turns to the right, away from the legs. And enjoy one last deep breath here. And when you're ready, bring yourself back to center. And maybe you start with the legs up on the chair, crossing the left ankle over the right thigh. And maybe you keep it there as you press the ankle and the knee away. Or you can reach your hand or band or strap through and draw the right thigh closer to the belly. Today I can, and I did, come to my yoga mat and practice yoga in a way that aligned with my intention. When you're ready, release your arms down to the side like a T. Let the legs fall over to the right. And you can adjust the legs if you need to. Maybe turn the head to the left. Maybe make a Y with the arms. No discomfort in your knee or in your back. And as we focus on the breath now, maybe awareness more of that exhale. And that sense of letting go and releasing. After this next breath, unwind yourself Uncross the legs, draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself that hug. Maybe soles of the feet come together, knees come apart. They come into happy baby. So you do whatever motion would feel nice to you right now. And when that feels complete, I'm going to place my feet, my heels back onto the chair, shoulders away from the ears, and just gently press the hips up. One last time. Woo. Opening up a little more to the front side of the body. And we don't have to hold this too long. And then slowly lower yourself down. And if you enjoy this legs up on the chair, go ahead and do that. Stay here. Maybe place that blanket or towel under your head if that would feel better to you. Allow the shoulders to come away from the ears. And close your eyes or create that soft focus with the eyes. As you tune back inward, noticing as you do that body scan, any changes in the body since we started class. And then tune into the breath. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and relax even a little bit more. So on the next 3 breaths, with each exhale, see if you can soften the body, release it down onto the earth. And now, bring your awareness into your feet, your toes. Imagine them softening, almost as if you're stepping into a bath. Maybe even a little tingling there. Bring your awareness up into the legs. Feel the muscles soft and the bones heavy. Sense into those hips and allow the hips to release down onto the earth. Bring awareness up along the spine. Feel those muscles relaxing. And then your attention onto your shoulders where we hold so much tension. Can you take all that weight off the shoulders and allow them to completely sink down? And then sense into your arms, the bones heavy, the muscles soft. Awareness of your hands, your fingers. And imagine warmth coming into the palms. Allow that warmth to flow up into the arms. And then awareness of the front side of the body, the belly relaxing to receive that breath. Notice that heart center, the chest, spacious with each in-breath, and softening with each out-breath. Float your attention up into your cheeks and jaw. Perhaps let the teeth come apart. And then notice your eyes. Allow the muscles around the eyes to soften. Perhaps releasing those wrinkles on your forehead. And now awareness of the whole body. Whole body supported by the earth below you. You can tune back into the breath now. Maybe becoming aware of the stillness between each breath. And rest now. Body and mind in that stillness, that peace. And when you're ready, start to invite movement back into the body as you wiggle your toes. And move into the feet, circle the ankles. And then let's wiggle our fingers. Circle into the wrists. You can roll your head side to side now. And you'll reach over to your right side or your left side and come to lying on that side. Take a breath there and gently press yourself up. Come to seated for a moment and sit on your heels or sit cross-legged. And when you're sitting tall, bring your hands together in that gesture of gratitude. Today I can and I did move past my current perceptions of what I think is possible. Namaste. Have a great day.